It has been a good day today. I arrived at this countryside and I started building my own house. It's pretty small so far and the weather is bad, but at least I managed to start out something. The creeper infestation in this area is bad. There is a hole here and a village, so I need to take care of those creepers and build my castle to dominate the village one day. After nearly starving to death, I realized I needed to take up farming, so now I built a little farm here where I can grow my own crops. I'm going to like them, and the creeper infestation is still bad. I have also planted a lot of trees around my house, so now I don't need to look for wood anymore. I'll simply just cut down every tree I see and then replant it, and then I'll get plenty of wood to last for an eternity. Realizing that I can't live just on wheat, I've also made a farm, so now I have a few sheep and some cows that keep me company every night. It's hard to sleep when they're baaing and mooing. I have set up a mining operation next to my house. I'm gonna unravel the mysteries of this mountain, but the entrance looks a little dull, so I need to improve it. Now I'm getting inside, and I'm starting my hard work. This is where I'll make my fortune and make a living for myself. I've also learned the hard way what happens if you don't take care of your torches. The pasture is going fine and I'm starting to see an increase in cows and sheep. That's great because I don't want to starve to death here. I was also close to an accident today. On my way back from the farm I was attacked by some skeletons, but I took care of them and now they're dead. I'm not sure if they were dead before or not, but now they're definitely dead. I can't say it didn't come with any tolls though. I took more than an arrow to my knee. I was tired of mountain climbing every time I went to my farm, so now I fixed it, and I've added some stairs. Comes very much in handy, and also I don't need to squeeze my way through the entrance anymore. By accident I discovered some shears yesterday, so now I've been cutting all of my sheep, except this one. It is not gonna escape, or she. Honestly, I don't know. They seem to be able to reproduce no matter what sexes you're mixing. If they even have one, that is. I have also added some stairs in front of my house, so now it looks much better and I can also climb it easily. I don't need to climb the mountain or jump around like an idiot anymore. I can just go home. I made a bigger field and I have also added some water around it, so now I can eat much more in length and I don't need to worry about food. Farming the field isn't without its dangers though. I keep getting attacked by zombies and skeletons and the weather is horrible. But surviving is just the thing for the fittest, and I am the fittest. It hasn't really hit me before, but maybe my house should have a roof. While trying to sleep in the rain, I realize how weird this is. How could I forget a roof? Well, I intend to fix that one day, but it's not on my to-do list right now. You can get a quite nice view up here, and I appreciate that. This is how my mining operations look like right now, and I'm proud to say that I made it all by myself. I was just about to go to bed when I heard some noises coming from my cellar. You see, I've been mining inside my house because I think it's very convenient. So, upon further inspection, I see a zombie looming in the distance. I try to hide from it, but I can't. It's following me inside, so I need to defend myself. This is what everyday life is like on the farm, and I'm starting to get used to it by now. The waters around my home has been infested with squids, and I need to take care of them. I have also created my first fishing rod, so now I've taken up the profession of fishing. It's going well so far, and I've already discovered my first enchanted bow. This time, however, it was just regular fish. I realized that I'm too weak of heart to slaughter any sheep or cows, so they keep increasing. What I once intended for me to become food has instead become something I need to feed. and they're plentiful. It's starting to become a problem because I need to spend half my days feeding my cows and sheep. Today I decided to leave the safety of my home to go exploring. After taking some mushrooms with me, I get ambushed by a lot of creatures. Defenseless in the middle of nowhere, I managed to fend them off, but I barely escaped with my life. I am thankful that I decided to design my home with a lot of torches so I can find back to home easily. After getting a wall blown up by a creeper, I realized how vulnerable I am. So now I'm improving my fortress with stone walls, at least at the bottom of the building. I have also increased the size of my building and added some flowers around it so it looks a little bit more homely. The railing has been enhanced with some stone, so now it won't break off as easily either. I've planted a tree inside my home to make it look a bit more homely. A little bit too homely, I guess, since the creepers are invading it now. Things are getting out of hand at the farm and some creatures are trying to escape. I need to improve this situation soon, or else I'll get overwhelmed by sheep and cows running amok all over. Sometimes you just get the feeling that your honorable intentions doesn't exactly go as planned. On my adventure outside the farm, I realized how far I could see, or how far I could not see, so now I'm improving my little house with a beacon of light to see where I can go. I constructed a little pair of stairs here and they're incredibly steep, but I'll have to fix that soon. I'm just laying the foundations right now. The stairs are finally removed and my construction is complete. Now I have a beacon so I can see my base from far away. On the way to test the beacon, I once again got attacked by a zombie horde. But it's great to see my base from far now. Maybe I'll improve that one day and build it even higher, but for now that will have to do. I will never get lost in a jungle full of mushrooms again. I've also been busy mining inside the city, so now I connected my farm with my house throughout the village. It's great, now I can walk here without getting attacked by zombies. Fortune has been smiling on me today because I've learned how to create a bucket and fill it with water, so now I made a small little pond outside my fortress. I've also started working on something else today. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I hope it turns out great because I have plans for this. I'm finally done with my project. I now have a fountain and 2 swimming pools that I can also use for fishing, so now I can fish without ever leaving my home again. Yay! The situation with the creatures had gotten even worse, so now I decided to expand on their pasture. I started the digging today, but I expect this to take a few more days before it's finished. The building of my pasture extension is now complete and I'm now going to inaugurate it. So welcome aboard all my sheep and cows to your new pasture. You deserve it after being closed in for that long. The last month has been really giving to me. I learned how to farm, I learned how to mine, I created a bucket and filled some waters, I learned how to fish, I even learned how to shear my sheep. The life of a settler is not an easy one, but I am determined to make this the best time of my life.